Hey, it's Reed Florine here. We're going to focus on getting your idea, but we're going to kind of backtrack a little bit and just do a quick recap of some of the things that you should be doing because this lesson is going to compound on the previous two lessons that I've shared with you. So you should have made a list of your skills. You would have grabbed a pen and a piece of paper, and you would have written down what have you made money in. Now it doesn't have to be anything internet marketing related or online marketing related or anything that you've even done online. It can be just different jobs you've had, different ways that you've made money in the past. Maybe you've worked at McDonald's. Maybe you have, worked at a bunch of different jobs. Maybe you have made some money on the side doing some other projects for people. Just write them down. You're just kind of brainstorming. Then you can focus on what topics you've learned about. What do you have a passion for? What kind of books do you gravitate towards? What magazines do you look at? What if there's any sort of like documentaries or blogs or anything that you check out, what are they typically on? What are things that you enjoy learning about? What are things that you've spent a lot of time learning about in the past? What can you teach? What are things that you would feel confident talking to others about and sharing your expertise on? What can you talk about for several minutes, possibly an hour or more about a topic because you're so passionate and fired up and you wouldn't need a bunch of prep time to share your knowledge with someone. Even if you don't have to be in front of an audience of thousands of people, even if it's just your significant other or a friend or a family member or your neighbor. What is something that you could talk a lot about on that you are confident that you know a fair amount about? You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to be a typical expert on things. What do you know more than the average person about that you could teach others about? And then you need to figure out what interests you the most. It's probably something that is in those three categories, and there's probably one that really stands out that you're passionate about, that even when there's ups and downs, you could still stick with and be in for the long haul. So in the internet marketing niche, you maybe are passionate about SEO or copywriting or graphic design or WordPress or list building or Facebook ads or social media or product creation or affiliate marketing or video marketing. Maybe you're a CPA affiliate. Maybe you've done offline consulting. Perhaps you've done software or management or outsourcing or private label rights. Or maybe you're more into health and fitness or coaching or real estate or the stock market or just about anything, dating and relationships. There's tons of things that people are passionate about, that they have an interest in, they are confident in teaching because they know a little bit more than the average person. They've maybe read a few books or read some blogs or watched some videos about a topic. They know something about it. Maybe they have some real world experience, things that you know something about, things that you maybe have made some money in before, because there are people just like you that need someone with a little more expertise, that have a little more knowledge, and they're willing to pay a lot of money for it. So you need to put all that down on pen and paper, and then you can comment again on this video if you haven't watched the other video, but you can comment on this video and share those items, share those skills that you have, okay? Then I asked you to do your market research. I asked you to grab a pen and paper. I asked you to visit a few sites and check out the recent top sellers. We talked about JVZoo and their top seller list. We talked about Warrior Plus and their top seller list. And we talked about ClickBank and using their marketplace to find top selling products in the niche that you're interested in, especially if you're interested in something that's outside of the internet marketing, make money online industry. ClickBank is a good place to go. Now, you just kind of list the most common types of products you find. So in the internet marketing niche, you're going to have stuff on videos, and traffic, and search engine optimization. Private label rights is a top thing. Email marketing is pretty popular. Fiverr and other gig economy type things are big. Affiliate marketing is huge. Facebook's big, and other social media networks. WordPress plugins and other software. We saw a lot of software on JVZoo and Warrior Plus. Some of them were WordPress plugins. Others were like a software as a service that you would log into a central website and have access to the software or tool that you would use. Not very many of them were software products that you would download to your computer. So just bear that in mind. A lot of things nowadays, especially in the internet marketing niche, are softwares that you log into or you download into your WordPress site to use, or usually something in the cloud. It's not like a program you download to a computer. And part of that is you have people on Macs and PCs and other devices, Chromebooks, and it's just a lot easier to create a tool to have online located in a server, and whenever there's something that you need to fix or update with it, you can just fix it there, and then it's just fixed for everyone, instead of fixing something and then sending it out as an update to everyone every time there's a little thing that you fix. So That's part of the reason there. Another reason is it's a lot easier to charge a monthly fee for something if you want, if people have to log into a members area, because if they stop paying that fee, you can kick them off. Now, a lot of products in the internet marketing niche are a one-off thing, but I'm seeing more and more things that are subscription-based. So just bear that in mind, and that's where a lot of the big money is, especially if you're looking to get money month after month and be able to maintain, software that you create. You would ideally want to charge something as a monthly fee so you could continue to support that and improve upon it. That's why we see a lot of products that launch as a product on, say, JVZoo or Warrior Plus, and then 6 months down the road or a year down the road or a couple years down the road, they're broken and they don't work, and people aren't getting the support that they need because they spent $47 on a piece of software that they thought was going to last forever, and that's just not doable for most people because they don't have the revenue coming in to support a programming team or programmers on staff that could make improvements to products when different things change. Because a lot of these products that you see for sale, they're connecting and communicating with different, social media networks and different, sites like Google and stuff like that. And things change and stuff needs to get fixed quite frequently when you're creating software products. So I don't recommend starting with software. I recommend starting with information products, because if you can teach people something or teach people how to make money with something, that's going to be a lot easier than developing a piece of software and having a programming team constantly update it. And it's a lot cheaper because basically I am just sharing a PowerPoint with you and talking to my screen. This is really simple and easy. It doesn't cost me any money to do. I know I've got a nice mic and I've got a nice webcam and I've got lighting equipment and stuff like that, but in the grand scheme of things, it's pretty inexpensive compared to paying programmers full-time to create software for you and update and maintain. This is an easier business model to do, is teaching and selling information. Okay, so today's training, we're going to focus on getting your idea. And so I want you to grab another pen and paper. And so you've made a list of your skills and you've researched your market. That's what the prior 2 slides were. That's why I was giving you a quick recap. So you already have those lists in front of you. Hopefully you have been keeping that information. Either you've written it down in Microsoft Word, or maybe Windows Notepad, or text edit if you're on a Mac, or whatever you like to use. You've written it down or you have it on a piece of paper and you can quickly refer to your notes. Then I want you to think about what's missing in your market. What are things that people are not hitting in the products that they're selling online? What do people want? What are you seeing people maybe complain about on Facebook, or maybe if you're looking on Amazon and you've looked at some books or products in your niche? What are people complaining about in the reviews? What do they not like about different products? Or maybe you just have some ideas for things off the top of your head. Maybe you've bought other products in your niche market and you're like, what would make this better? What's missing? Why am I not satisfied with this purchase? Why is it not worth 110% to me? Why am I not completely just amazed by this product? And you need to figure out, what can you do a better job at creating? How can you hit that missing link in your market? What can you do a better job of improving upon what is already out there? So what unique spin or hook can you give the offer to stand out? What can you do to really make your product stand out in the marketplace? So if you can answer those 3 questions based off of the list of the skills and what you've already researched in the marketplace of what's already selling, what's already hot in your industry, you're going to be leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of people that just try to start making money online. They have no clue about what the market actually wants to buy, what skills they already have, and what's missing in the marketplace, what they can improve upon in the marketplace, and how they can make their product offering unique and stand apart from the rest. So answer those questions. That's your homework. Write that down in another piece of paper, and you're going to be so much further ahead from other people. So do that, and once you've done that, leave a comment below this video. Let me know the answers to those questions. What do you think's missing? How can you do a better job at it? What can you do a better job of? What's the unique spin or hook that you can do to make your product offering stand out? So I look forward to reading your comments, and I will check those out at the end of this video. So leave your comment right now, and I look forward to reading those comments today.